Can you believe that Justin Bieber has been in our lives already for nearly a decade? Since he had his breakthrough in the music business at a young age, you can bet that he had plenty of time to make tons of money by the time he reached adulthood. But what exactly is he spending his cash on? Stick around until the end to find out more about his most unconventional purchase. Before we get started, make your life all the richer by subscribing to The Richest. Click on that red subscribe button, and while you're at it, give this video a like and join our notification squad too. Now, this is how Justin Bieber spends his millions. Justin Bieber was discovered in 2008 while he was posting cover songs on YouTube. He was just a wee teen when his first album, My World, came out in 2009. Unsurprisingly, Justin was an overnight success, and he quickly cemented his place in the music business. Nearly a decade has passed since his debut album, and Justin has managed to achieve a net worth of nearly $265 million. His career music-wise has been fairly smooth sailing, but when it comes to his public image, well, we'll just say that there might be some room for improvement. What would you do if you had hundreds of millions of dollars at your disposal? We have a few ideas, but let's take a look at what Justin has spent his cash on. As most of us know, Justin is rumored to have secretly tied the knot with Hailey Baldwin just a few months after they announced their engagement. According to jewelry experts, it looks like Justin spent at least $250,000 on Hailey's ring. But as it turns out, the ring actually cost him $500,000. Hailey's ring has a double band with a large oval diamond. It definitely caught people's attention when she first showed it off on her finger, and it probably reflects a good amount of light off the huge diamond. Even though they apparently already tied the knot, they're planning to have a more formal wedding. Justin is said to have put Hailey in charge of wedding planning and has told her that money is no object. So their party with their friends and family is expected to be the biggest wedding of the decade. While they don't want a showbiz kind of wedding, there's plenty to spend money on. And we can't wait to see what their money is no object party will be like. But after the wedding is over, the couple needs a place to call home. Justin is no stranger to real estate, and he has owned mansions before that were worth millions of dollars. Whenever he needs a place to rest his head, he can obviously swing for an expensive hotel room. In August 2018, news broke that Justin spent about $5 million on a 101-acre mansion in Ontario. This property even has an equestrian facility for horses and is in a prime location with access to a private lake. The house is 9,000 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 3 fireplaces for those cold Canadian winters, a 3-car garage, and a movie theater. Basically, the couple can use the house as a safety bunker as it has everything they need to survive. The location of the mansion is known to be really quiet, so if Justin and Hailey really need to get away from the hustle and bustle of the big city and paparazzi, it seems that they finally found their safe haven. Justin is known for touring all over the world, but he also loves a good vacation. Justin has gotten caught in his birthday suit a few times while on vacation in places like Bora Bora. Hailey and Justin got engaged while on vacation in the Bahamas back in July 2018. And then in September 2018, the couple went on vacation and stayed in a private Italian villa that goes for about $13,000 per night. Did we mention that the villa was located off of Italy's Amalfi Coast? So there's a good reason why it was so expensive. Their Italian vacation package also reportedly included a private butler, a chef, and access to a private garden. You could say that it was the perfect place to find some peace and serenity after getting engaged. Justin also favors places like Hawaii for some much-needed downtime, and he spares no expense for his accommodations wherever he goes. In order to get to these amazing locations, or even just traveling anywhere, Justin has to fly. But given he's so famous and people would tackle him when they see him, he has to fly private. It looks like he mainly books private jets as opposed to buying one of his own. In 2014, he got into some trouble for smoking an illegal substance on a private jet. The smoke got so bad that the staff had to wear oxygen masks so they could do their jobs properly. He technically wasn't allowed to smoke on the plane, and it didn't help that he and his father were being rude to the flight attendant on board. When the plane landed, they were greeted by the DEA and customs agents, and there were even dogs around to sniff out the area to make sure things were clean. You can imagine that this flying stunt cost Justin quite a bit of money. In December 2017, Justin and Selena shared a private jet together. But these days, Justin is sharing his private jet adventures with Hailey. Like most male celebrities, Justin has a thing for cars, and he has an impressive collection for a young guy. When he was just 18 years old, his car collection was already worth about $1.2 million. He has a thing for exotic cars and motorcycles, and he definitely has the ability to pay cash for anything he's interested in. In June 2018, Justin got a custom Lamborghini that was worth at least $500,000. So the value of his car collection has definitely gone up since his 18th birthday. One of the most popular cars in his possession is his custom Cadillac CTS V Coupe. It definitely earned its name because it looks like something Bruce Wayne himself would be driving. Like most rich people, he also has a Range Rover and a plethora of luxury convertibles and Ferraris. Since we're talking about things that are worth a lot of money, Justin's wardrobe is no exception. In fact, he has a team of stylists to help him look good each day. According to one of the stylists, Justin has been pushing the envelope of men's fashion for several years. Some of his favorite brands include Fear of God, Supreme, Anonymous Talent, Amiri, and Off-White Virgil Abloh. With custom designs and specialty brands such as this, you can expect them all to come with a hefty price tag. A white jersey from Fear of God can cost at least $195, and a black leather jacket can cost over $1,000. His shoes usually cost around $700, and he usually sports some sort of headwear, like a fedora or some other hat. While he hasn't gotten into creating his own fashion line yet, he does sell apparel at his concerts, and it seems you almost need his budget in order to afford them. Justin is definitely someone who probably shouldn't have pets on a regular basis. He's had at least 3 dogs, a cat, a snake, a hamster, plus a monkey. In March 2013, Justin got a pet monkey that was seized by authorities when he traveled to Germany. Exotic animals are popular pets, but this poor thing's time with Justin apparently wasn't the greatest. Not to mention that an exotic monkey can cost anywhere from $1,500 to over $4,000. According to inside sources, the capuchin monkey was a gift from a family friend. But that doesn't rid Justin of any responsibility for what happened. He named the monkey OG Molly, and he wanted to bring it on tour with him despite people telling him not to. When he landed in Munich, Germany, he failed to show proper vaccination and import papers, so customs seized the monkey. Instead of fighting for his friend back, Justin abandoned it and never claimed it, saying he didn't want it anymore. Today, the monkey is at a zoo in Germany, but the country sent Justin a bill for taking care of the animal after he left it. He had to pay thousands of dollars to make that debt right. Speaking of making things right, it seems that if you have enough money, you can just pay to keep yourself out of trouble. Justin has a history of getting his mugshot taken, and he's had to pay at least $150,000 total between bail money and paying fines for his naughty behavior. One has to wonder what kind of impact this has had on Justin's life. Did it teach him a bad lesson? Because what seems to be happening is that he can behave badly and do something like get a DUI and then be able to just pay the tab for freedom. Maybe that's why he smiled in one of his mugshots like it was a selfie. What might be the most interesting thing that Justin has ever bought has been a ticket to outer space. Even though the science hasn't been quite perfected yet, people are putting up their money in good faith that it will eventually happen. In fact, Justin is even thinking of shooting a music video up in space. That's one way to become a viral sensation, but it's also a risky investment. He bought a ticket for the infamous Virgin Galactic Spaceship 2 flight. He will have great company on board like Angelina Jolie, Ashton Kutcher, and Leonardo DiCaprio. While Richard Branson may be still developing the technology in order for the spaceflight to safely happen, Justin already has his seat waiting for him. Tickets for Virgin Galactic are going for $250,000, and they're expected to go up as time progresses. Over $80 million in deposits have been collected, and space tourism is quickly proving to be one of the most popular ventures in the world for the rich and elite. Since Justin always manages to stay relevant in the news, we can only imagine that his net worth will only continue to increase, and he'll have lots of money plus a wife to keep himself out of trouble. That's all for how Justin Bieber spends his millions. Do you agree with how he spends his money? Who wouldn't want a flight to space? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.